What's happening, people? Welcome to Tuesday Tunes. So what we got a skillet today, we are back on the Waxy Moon record, and we're up to a tune I wrote many years ago called Rumplestiltskin. So what is this song about? Well, loosely I can remember, it's pretty much tied to the same themes that are in the classic fairy tale. You know, don't let your vices, things like greed and dishonesty and boasting and looking for shortcuts, get you into trouble, because usually when you do, they come with consequences. All right, first verse is really, all the kind of, you never guess my name, you never guess my name. When Rumplestiltskin it was dancing around the fire at the end, you gave it away, which ties into the last verse too. But, the attention-starved liar riding in the box from town is kind of like the traveling minstrel show of the musician, where so many people think they have a perception of who you are, but it's not really who you are. Some entertainers or musicians have a whole different persona when they go on stage. Not us necessarily, but some, and that's okay. But a lot of times it's not who they really are. So I kind of that saying, I'm not who I think I am, but I am who you think I am. That theme, first verse, second, third verse, really tied back to more of the fairy tale. You can try to trick people, manipulate. And then this is the same thing. The little creature was trying to trick and manipulate the girl by, making her guess these riddles, or he wouldn't spin the gold out of the straw for her anymore. So it's all tied to that. Last verse is kind of, if you read the fairy tale, he's dancing around the fire out in the woods and he's chanting his name and he gives it away. And somehow that word gets back to the soon-to-be queen, and she guesses his name and he's goes berserk. All right, the chorus ties into this. Is really just using music as a safe space, or just like a way to get out of the madness. Every day. I know I'll be finding a place that I can hide in when the music starts to play. Because there's just a lot of stuff in the world you got to deal with, and this is a way to reconcile it. So that's what you got in the skillet today. A tune called Rumplestiltskin. It's on the Waxy Moon record. Beth Wood sings the ending vocals on it. Came out real good. She's going to be there on April 5th at the Sugarloaf Jam. So if you haven't got tickets to that, you need to come to it. All right, guitar players, standard tuning. This was not a whole lot of them. The intro licks start with A7, go up to 5th fret. And you just roll this thing backwards to like A7. I don't even know what that's called up there. They're all A's. So that's an A minor, so it's that. And if you had an A minor, take the ring finger off and went up 2 steps. The third is the second chord. Down 2 more steps to the third chord. So you're kind of picking it backwards. And then this is the cool chord. Anchor your ring finger like you're playing an A minor. Now take your middle finger and put it up there on the 6th string on the 2nd fret. That chord. It's the Bojangles chord, I call it, and it makes the whole tune. It's the main root in the verse riff. When it goes. So in that lick, you're taking an A minor 7 and you're grabbing the G root and pulling it off, and then that chord. That's really all there is to it. The tag lines on the verses are F, G, E minor, D, but they're kind of weird chords. It's not like it's an F with your middle finger off and your pinky on the 3rd, a full G when you're anchoring your 1st and 2nd strings on the 3rd fret. E minor's played like that too, just like that. And then this chord, like it's like a D. That's the coolest chord in it. So it goes like this. And into the F, D, E, the Doobie Brother E, D minor, A minor. And back to that hammer. That's it. Pretty much the whole song. It's got some killer jam in it. So if you want to know more about it, join my Patreon. I can get around and do a guitar tutorial for you if you want to learn how to play it. All of it, because it's got a lot of picking in it. All right, and that's what we got in skillet today for Tuesday Tunes. Tune I wrote many years ago called Rumplestiltskin. And as Paul Harvey would say, now you know the rest of the story. You certainly do.